welcome, and today we're going to be talking about Metroid Other M. So, Metroid Other M takes place in between Super Metroid and Metroid Fusion. It's sort of an in-between sequel for those two. Now, the plot of this game had to fit in between those two, so it does a really good job about not interrupting anything in either one of those games, which is awesome. So the whole plot of this is that Samus Aran, after the events of Super Metroid, goes on and she's flying around and she just receives this distress beacon. Now this distress beacon is a little strange, so she decides to investigate. And when she arrives at where it's coming from, she discovers that not only her has answered this call, but also her old commanding officer, Adam Malkovich. Now, they have an interesting dichotomy in the game. She respects him, and because of that, she decides to follow his orders. And the whole purpose of meeting up is so she can find out what happened at the space station, and also who sent the signal. Now, this game is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. The exploration in this game is tons of fun. There's lots to explore, hidden paths, and the whole Metroid finding other items, going back and forth, that's all there. And the awesome part about this game is that you can get anywhere in the map from point A to point B extremely fast. Because especially when you're backtracking, you've got better and better equipment by that point. So it just gets faster and faster, and the game itself is already pretty fast paced, which is awesome. And the power-ups are really good this time around. And now I've played Metroid Fusion and Super Metroid quite a bit, and there's a couple things missing from those that I really like in this one. Like the ability to charge up your beam faster. That was, I didn't think that was going to be as big as it was, and that was awesome. I loved it. I used it all the time. The charge beam is the best thing in this game, I gotta say. But on the flip side, there's a couple things that really held this game back. For Metroid, it's pretty linear. I know, like Metroid Fusion was really linear, and Super Metroid was not. But this game, I felt like you're always on a path, which isn't a bad thing because you can often get lost in Metroid games, and sometimes that can be a real big downfall, especially with, like, for instance, the first Metroid game. But it did feel quite linear, and you were sort of trapped in a path sometimes. And then the other big thing with this game, and I harped on this so much, I don't like it, is that the voice acting in this game is so bad. For whatever reason, Samus, like whoever was doing the voice acting, I think her voice fits Samus, but she just didn't care, which was the biggest problem of all things. If she would have cared a little bit more, I think it would have been really interesting, and her delivery could have been a bit better, and just overall the game would have improved from it and not suffered. But that being said, overall this game is a ton of fun. I loved it a lot, and it has the same feeling as a 2D Metroid, but it has the scope of a 3D Metroid, much like the Prime games. And overall, it's a ton of fun, and if you can get around the bad voice acting, you're going to have a lot of fun with this game. And because of that, I think I would give it about a 7.5 to an 8 out of 10. Those are my thoughts on Metroid Other M, and I'm going to be doing this every once in a while, so if you want to see more game reviews from me, comment, like, subscribe, I don't know, do your thing. But until then, until next time, bye!